Alright, bit of a progress report. That garlic is doing rather well. I started that in a milk bottle and just let the roots drop into the water at the bottom. And once they got to about 2 inches long, I transplanted them into a pot, as you see here. It's doing rather well by the looks of it. Okay, this is a parsley, which was one of those supermarket parsleys that sits on your kitchen windowsill. You normally pick a few bits off it and then it drops dead, but this one, I threw the pot outside after I'd harvested it, and it overwintered, and it still looked rather healthy. So I transplanted it into this rather large pot, and it seems to be thriving, but it's looking rather leggy, so I'm going to start harvesting the longer stalks and give it a chance to get a bit more bushy. The little pot there is fennel, still not come up. Right, this one is habaneros. There's only 2 sprouting, and they're the habanero datil. In fact, it's there's 2 coming up in one tube and 1 coming up in another, and that's a yellow habanero. This Savina, I think this one is the one that's got 4 tubes. It's not coming up at all, not yet anyway. So I know hot peppers can be difficult, but I'll just give it a bit longer. This is my tomatoes. There's 16 tomato seeds in that planter that my friend Kathy gave me, the planter, and I'm going to see what happens there. It shouldn't be long before they start to sprout, those ones. And that's another one. That's a parsley that was the same. It was just one that I threw out after I'd harvested it, but it hung on to life doggedly, and I transplanted it into that larger pot, and now it's starting to grow leggy. So we'll see how that one goes. Right, onto the garden. So my garden water tank has filled up, totally full, and it seems to be working fine. I've got to put this other planter to work now, sometime this week, and I've got some big pots for putting my tomatoes plants in when they start to come up, and I've got this massive one here that is really big, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have to have a think about that. Little cowboy wok is going to need a scrub out before I do anything further in it, and it'll soon be time to convert that last water container into another composter like this one. Right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so I'm using the glass panels as a lean-to. Those are protecting my rosemary plants, and they're looking rather good. And in the bottom of this planter is some dill, and there's a little garlic plant which doesn't seem to be doing too well there. Not sure about that one, but he's been out all winter, so maybe he just needs a bigger pot. I'll have a look at that soon. So that's the progress so far, and I've got a few more of these panels which I can use as lean-tos to protect my tomatoes and that as they're starting to take hold. These are the other glass panels I've got, and I've got six left. We've had some ferocious winds, and I've been lucky that they haven't blown over, but they seem to be heavy enough in themselves to avoid becoming airborne. Even though they've got a pretty big sail area, they're just heavy enough to hold themselves down. Right, and that's it so far. I've got some herbs trying to grow in the kitchen. I've planted them, but there's nothing to see there. It's just a pot full of soil. So we'll see how they come on. So that's the garden update for this week. See you later. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you would like to follow my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications for all my future videos. It would be great to hear from you in the comments, and I'll try to get back to as many of you as possible. You may wish to check out these titles, or even help me out with a donation using the links in the description below the video. Thanks for watching.